Comma. We use comma to give a short pause. When you want to give a short pause, there you use a comma. We use comma between items in a series or list. When you want to separate the items in a list, we use a comma. For example, if you say, I like apples, comma, oranges, comma, pears and guavas. Somewhere you will also find comma before and, but that is also correct. Okay? Before coordinating conjunctions. What are conjunctions? Joining words. So before the coordinating conjunctions are fanboys. Fanboys means F stands for, A stands for and, N stands for nor, B stands for but, O stands for or, Y stands for yet, and S stands for so. So before the coordinating conjunctions, you use a comma. For example, see here, he woke up late, so he had to drive to work. So you are using a coordinating conjunction here, put a comma before that. After the street address and city in an address. If you are writing the street address or there is city in an address, you put a comma. Suppose you are writing 40 Hill Street, comma. City address is there, Ramnagar, put a comma. Okay? Before or after direct speech. So if you are writing the direct speech, put a comma before it, or it can be also used after. So after or before direct speech, you will use comma. He said, comma, now quote the words. I am sorry, quote the word, comma, he replied. Between adjectives and adverbs. So you use a comma between adjective and adverbs also. Suppose if you say, I would like to have a purple, comma, small bucket. So you are using comma before adjectives. My sister speaks slowly, comma, quietly and sweetly. You are using comma before adverbs. After yes or no, if the statement that follows confirms the yes or no, means you will use comma after yes or no if the statement confirms. It may be yes, it may be no. See here. Yes, comma, you may go now. So you have put a comma after yes. Okay. Did you go with her? You're asking a question. Answer is yes, I did. Okay, so you will use comma before yes or after yes or no also if it is confirming. In salutations. So in salutations you put a comma. Suppose if you say dear sir, put a comma. This is salutation, how you address. Then closing formal expressions, when you are closing the letter, so you write yours faithfully, yours sincerely, then put a comma after that. In separating clauses, in clauses I have taught you right now, dependent clause and independent clause. Now see here in a sentence, when Amol gets home from work, he watches TV for an hour. So he watches TV for an hour is your independent clause, and first one, when Amol gets home from work, is your dependent clause, because this sentence depends on this one. So you put a comma here. That when Amol gets home from work, comma. Okay. In separating linking words. To separate the linking words, you use a comma. Her parents wanted her to be an actress. However, comma. This however is a linking word. She had other plans. You use comma after introductory words also. Introductory words are such as yes, no, hello, well. So these are all your introductory words. Suppose if you are saying the sentence hello, comma, how are you doing? You are just using the introductory words. So if you use the introductory words, you put a comma. After addressing, if you are addressing anyone, so you will put a comma. That is also a vocative case. Suppose if you are saying Shreya, you are addressing, put a comma. Keep these copies on your table. Okay. If you want to separate date and from here, you put a comma. Suppose if you're saying 16th July, put a comma and 2020. So when you want to separate date from the year, to separate the date from the year, we put a comma in between. Is it clear?